It's time to get your morning started with the news you need to know.
News update.
This is what's trending with DJ and PK. Hashtag NFL.
I make sure that he knows that he will be where he deserves to be, and that is at the top tier of college football coaches when it comes to compensation every year. I view his contract, although a multi-year contract, as a living, breathing document that we will revise every year as need be to make sure he's where he deserves to be. He knows he has that commitment from me and, more importantly, from the university.
That's Notre Dame AD Pete Bavacqua on Marcus Freeman's worth. How many tops was that? Did you count the top tier?
I don't know, but until Monday, I had no idea who Pete Bavacqua is. Now he's being quoted every day.
He doesn't.
I had no idea who the AD was at Notre Dame.
He doesn't like the playoff. He doesn't like the ACC, and he's going to make sure Marcus Freeman is on the top tier.
And keeping him away from NFL teams.
Well, yeah, but
if that's possible,
if he wants to go, he'll go.
Right.
So
I mean, you can give him all the money, but if he wants the challenge of the NFL, you have to be in the NFL to get it, obviously. So.
Oh, you do?
Yep, that's it, right there.
Huh.
I know.
I'll be gall darned.
Colts are signing 44-year-old Phillip Rivers to their practice squad. They've had 3 different quarterbacks get hurt. He hasn't played in the NFL since 2020. He's 44. I saw the former Colt Jeff Saturday say, "Phillip, you're 44. Drop back and get rid of it. Don't get hit and don't try to run. Get rid of it." We'll see if he gets in. Practice squad now. Police have arrested a 20-year-old Bronx man and charged him with attempted murder, assault, and criminal possession of a weapon in connection with the shooting of Jets player Chris Boyd. 29-year-old was shot in the abdomen November 16th at 2 a.m. during a dispute outside a popular Manhattan restaurant. Bullet lodged in his lung. He was released from the hospital and surprised the Jets last Wednesday with a visit to the team facility. Nothing good happens after midnight, PK? 2 a.m.?
2 a.m.
Yeah. Found the 20-year-old.
Well, if you're hungry at 2 a.m., what are you going to do when Colonel Sanders ain't open? I mean, you got to go somewhere, so you're going to pop at the restaurant.
Colonel Sanders ain't open. DJ PK.
Hashtag college football.
And Nittany Nation, I'm going to say this. Man, I'm going to demand a similar standard of excellence that the last great Iowa State coach that came here. And that last great Iowa State coach is Cale Sanderson.
Matt Campbell and what he expects at Penn State. Well, they expect a national title, so have the high standards.
I expect a pin.
Win it all.
Cale Sanderson, one of our own.
Wasatch High.
Wrestling dude.
He is a
He like 147-0, and that was just as a freshman.
He is a wrestling dude.
Yeah.
Sounds like it ought to be a song. University of Utah announcing a plan to help the athletic department generate new revenue streams. That came up, that broke during our show yesterday. First of its kind partnership with a private equity firm that could generate $500 million in capital. I wonder how much of this is around the arena. I mean, the arena and a potential move to the Big Ten, don't those seem like the 2 big revenue generators that are out there for the University of Utah?
Oh, what have you been on the internet hearing fans say they're going to go to the Big Ten?
Well, I mean, that's been out there for years. But, yeah, it seems to me like the arena could be a big deal.
What do they want to go to the Big Ten for?
The move prompted responses from Utah and U.S. More money.
Rutgers got more money. How's it working for them?
Great. The move prompted responses from Utah and the United States legislature indicating they want to look into tax-exempt status of such an entity and why they weren't consulted on the move.
Who wants to worry about that?
The Utah legislature and the U.S., the United States legislature. Congress.
We had a senator from Washington weigh in.
United States Senate legislature?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Congress.
Congress?
House, Senate.
Senate?
Yep.
Oh, man, I feel like I'm in a government class. I just want to talk about ball.
Welcome to civics.
Bob Chesney wants to talk about ball. The new UCLA coach was once with Bruins to be the premier program in the state. Zero doubt about it. We don't need to be the other school in this town. We need to be the school in this town. Ooh, coming for SC.
Oh, them's fighting words. I mean, but you can say whatever you want. Are you going to be able to do it? What's going to be different? You know, they've gotten into the pattern like the Sun Devils got into in 1987 when, you know, they had Frank Cush forever. Then they had Darryl Rogers, and then he took the Lions job when Lavelle Edwards didn't want it. And then they went with John Cooper. I believe he was coaching at Tulsa. He was there for 3 years, got them their only Rose Bowl. And then ever since then, literally every single coach has been fired.
And that's what UCLA is doing now.
Right. It's like everybody since Terry Donahue.
Yep. 25 years removed from their last conference
has
title.
Been fired.
Yeah.
And so that's a pitiful circle, or whatever you want to call it, to be involved in. Can he be different? I don't care who it is. When I see something that's been this way, that's why I always got into it with the ASU guys at Pac-12 Media. Well, what makes you different? I promise you, I was a Sun Devil before you ever thought of taking this job, and I'm going to be a Sun Devil long after you're gone.
Right. And so far, you've been right every time.
And they would get mad at me when I would say it. Because they
you were telling them they were going to fail. I can see why that went over poorly.
No, I was asking them what makes you different. I wasn't telling them they were going to fail.
Okay.
What makes you different? That's a legitimate question. And they would think Mark Brand, a guy had been there forever as a sports information. I mean, many decades. He would say, "Oh, he's one of our own." Right? And he'd point to him, so he'd sit down, he's thinking, oh, I'm going to get softballs.
What makes you different?
Right. How is that not a legitimate question?
It is. It's probably tone is everything.
Well, so what?
What makes you different?
I'm a fan.
What makes you different?
I'm speaking from the fan's perspective.
Yeah. And it turned out nothing made him different.
Yeah.
Which is a terrible answer, and it would be the truth, and they maybe felt it a little bit, and that irritated him.
Well, tough.
Okay.
They're getting paid millions to do this.
Yes, and to be different.
This is high risk, high reward business. Why are you different? Why is Bob Chesney different?
If you're getting paid millions, you're getting paid millions to be different.
Yeah.
Fill the stadium.
Right.
And nobody did fill the stadium for decades, so they tore part of it down and built a smaller one.
So what are you going to do about it? You know, how you can say all this, great, but what are you going to do? You say whatever you want. And rah, rah, rah. Sis Kumba, be true to your school. But how are you going to be different?
Take that devil question and recycle it to Bob Chesney. I mean, you're going to be different.
Well, I don't get to do Pac-12 teams anymore.
No, it's
except for the
Big
4.
Ten for him.
Yeah.
ASU
actually, when they go to the Big Ten, Utah, I'll get a chance.
Yeah, there you go. ASU quarterback Sam Levitt confirmed he's entering the transfer portal. Kenny Dillingham, the coach. Whatever his future holds, I wish him nothing but the best. I absolutely want to see him succeed. So, onward.
Yeah, it's money.
Yeah.
He has an opportunity that Devils don't. They don't have big donors.
They don't have that kind of cash.
No. I mean, they've got a lot of people who've contributed, but they're just average fans and some business owners who are, they're wealthy by society standards, but not by booster standards.
People kicking in 10,000, 25,000, 50,000 is great, but if you got to pay a quarterback $2 or $3 million,
right, I mean, they have a guy, well-known booster. He gave him $1 million. That's great. I mean, anybody give me $1 million, I'd just start bawling and drop to my knees.
But you think his price tag has now gone to $5, $6, or $7 million?
That's what I've been told.
I know. So $1 million's not going to go very far.
And he's a transfer, so was he really one of you to begin with?
Headed for his third school.
Yeah. Well, wish him luck, and away you go. I don't begrudge the guy.
Let's see if it's in the Big 12. That is what I am most curious about.
Well, it's Tech, Miami, LSU, is what I heard.
DJ and PK.
Hashtag NBA.
Jazz have a few days off here. Most of the league does. The decks have been cleared for the NBA Cup quarterfinals.
Yeah, I look forward to this every year.
You really don't. Orlando beat Miami and New York beat Toronto. Eastern quarters yesterday. And in the West, 2 quarterfinals today. The Thunder, 23-1, seemingly unstoppable, We'll play the Phoenix Suns, 5:30 Prime Video. Spurs and Lakers at 8 o'clock. It is the top teams in the West. They're missing a couple of the top teams in the East.
Of course, it's the Cup.
A couple of the top teams in the West.
Who's playing?
The Suns are playing the Thunder.
So these are their quarterfinal games?
Yes, and then the Lakers and Spurs. And the Thunder and Lakers are the top two teams in the West right now. Lakers are tied with Denver. Denver didn't make it to the quarters. They're out.
Oh, man. Come playoff time, guys, we didn't win the Cup. Oh, we're going to show them. Who won a Cup last year?
No idea. I think Milwaukee lost it, didn't they? Who beat them?
I know the Lakers won it 2 years ago.
Does it have to be East versus West?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's why they set up the quarters, the 2 Eastern yesterday, so that the winners can play with the same amount of rest in the semis.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And the same thing in the West today. So it'll be East versus West.
Last year, no, the Bucks actually won it last year.
Oh, they did win it.
They beat the Thunder.
There it is.
Oh, see? The Thunder got so motivated, and you guys scoffed and laughed at me, and they got so motivated, they won this thing.
Yeah,
crazy.
Another 23-1.
Yeah. Holy freak.
Chris Paul says he's at peace with everything following his stunning removal from the Clippers. He's been helping his family out while he waits his next move.
Good for him.
DJ and PK.
Hashtag college basketball.
Foster looking to penetrate. Down the lane he goes. Double pumps off the glass. No. Godfrey, the offensive board.
Timeout.
Out front, they give it to Porter. Open three. Got it.
4 threes in the first half for Porter.
A 21-0 run by Clemson over the last 6:19 of this game.
Bonsa gets a high screen from Rob. Frees up for A.J. and dunk! Oh, wow, with the right hand! 62-50, Bonsa hammers home with 1.3 to go. It's got to be quick. Boskovic into Rob. Shoots from three. Yes! And scores it! Rob Wright the third! Just won it for BYU! Game-winning three! It got off! And the Cougs win it! 67-64! Wow!
Oh.
BYU down by 21 at the half, thanks to a 21-0 run to close the half.
Oh, yeah.
Down by 22 after giving up a free throw to open the second half, and they come storming back and win the game.
Man, you guys, while you were handing out trophies to high school kids, you missed a whale of a game.
Yes, we did.
I mean, it was, for a Tuesday night in December, I was irritated, I was frustrated, I was amazed, I was stunned, I was excited, all in one singular game. It was as entertaining as could possibly be. And then BYU robbed Clemson. Yeah, Rob Wright robbed Clemson. Yeah. Man, that was incredible. I've seen DeBonsa play 3 times in person. I've seen 7 full games, by far his best game. Taken over in the Garden. Bob Hurley Sr. was there. Common was there. Common was sitting right there courtside. Common. Yeah, and DeBonsa, he's uncommon. So you had Common and you had Uncommon all in the same night at the same place. That was just scintillating.
28 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, had the ball in his hands most of the night, only had 3 turnovers.
My wife was watching
Excellent
it with
game.
me because it was on early and her shows don't come on till later. You know, it started at 4:30. So she sat down and watched it, and she likes college hoop better than the NBA except for the playoffs. So he's coming down. I said, oh, he's dunking this. And the best dunk BYU's ever had.
Flying down the lane and
you
hammered him.
could see, as I'm watching it, I could see, okay, there's a lane there, and he's not stopping. And sure enough, he does. And this team is, it's a cliche, but man, they were a completely different team in the second half. The intensity, you could just feel the intensity, which was nothing in the first half. And then they turn it on defensively. They're getting the ball, they're getting hands on deflections and so forth. And then I thought they overcame KY a little bit. He takes Keita out because he doesn't have free throw ability usually, but they had fouls to give and they don't foul. And Keita's sitting on the bench, and the kid gets down low, makes the shot. And unfortunately, that Rob Wright saved him. Great play, though. I got to give KY credit. Great play, has him up at the half court. And so then he's available to have all of his motion going forward and just nails that shot. Oh, my freaking goodness. And then this Walling kid here from Corner Canyon, why the crap is he not on BYU? And as I did some searching, and I was told they didn't recruit him.
Were you talking about Welling?
Did I say Walling?
You said Walleen and then Welling.
No, I combined it. They should have both of them.
Well,
but I meant the Corner Canyon.
They had
kid.
Walleen for a minute, but yeah.
I don't know that Kevin did. But
he's got some size.
Yeah,
and
they
he can
need
shoot
size.
it, and he can shoot it a little bit.
They
and
need size desperate. I've been seeing this kid play since he's like 15 years old.
Yeah,
my wife had him in school.
They need depth because beyond DeBon Cicada and Rob Wright III, it was a struggle. Saunders obviously has his games. This didn't happen to be one of them. He's 2 of 11
I like
shooting
Davis,
the ball.
man. He's 0 for 6.
I know.
And he hits a big 3. Got the stones to take it and make it. Oh, my goodness gracious. That was a fun game.
Kennard Davis Jr., 5 points. We'll remember 3 of them. Yep, there you go. And the bench combined for 2 points all night long.
I know. Offensive rebounding and their bench. That's what's going to get them beat in the NCAA tournament.
It's
and
clear.
They could have a struggle in the Big 12 because Big 12's got a lot of horses. Big 12 has NBA size.
Yeah, beyond the big 3, Saunders included in this group. Saunders and everybody else, 5 of 24 shooting the ball. You need a little something to keep the defense honest.
Yeah, I'm not worried so much about the offense because that's just.
You worried about foul trouble?
Well, Cada, if he gets foul trouble, shooting will come and go, and so Saunders can go 7 of 12 from 3, so I can live with that. But
to your point about offensive
rebounding,
8 rebounds from everybody beyond the big 3, and Saunders had 4 of them. The rest of the roster isn't giving him much.
Bench scoring, bench production, and rebounding.
And a factor in this is that I think KY's pretty much decided the bench isn't going to give me much, so he's limiting their playing time now, so that's a factor in the decreased production is these guys aren't playing much. One guy off the bench in double figures in minutes.
I don't think that AJ came here to be a down low guy. I mean, he told him, he said, hey, man, you're going to have to pay me an extra $1 million if you want me to rebound.
You know, Charles Barkley. Right?
Yeah.
I get $1 million to score. I get $1 million to rebound. If you want me to defend, you need to pay me another $1 million.
Which is chump change for that kid, but he's going to have to because he's so long, and he looked great. He looked great. It was a really fun game.
He led him in everything. Most points, most boards, most assists.
And he's unassuming, too. It's
he's
like
super unassuming.
He's not looking to look at me kind of guy. He doesn't do any of that. And he is just and again, they did the same thing with Billis, the 94 feet. And they asked him, again, why BYU? We're over it. Why BYU? I guess this is the national story still to a degree. Yeah. Why BYU? And he said, well, Kevin Young's. And basically, Kevin Durant said, go play for this guy. Ready, break.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
DJ and PK.
#NHL.
The elephant in the room is our execution. We need to make more plays and better play. We need to connect on our execution, and there's too many fumbles tonight. There's too many play who should have connect at the NHL level where we fumble the puck, so that cut your momentum as well. So that's a matter of focus, and that's something we can get much better at.
The Utah Mammoth hosts the Florida Panthers, 2-time defending Stanley Cup champions, at the Delta Center tonight. Puck drops at 7 o'clock. Pregame starts at 6 o'clock in the KSL Sports Zone with Hockey Night in Utah. Big game for a team that has been struggling on the road, came home and lost to the Kings. Now they're trying to get on track against the 2-time defending champs. DJ PK, there are the headlines. That's what's trending. It's brought to you by Shamrock Plumbing. There's no job too big or too small. Get the personal touch with Shamrock Plumbing. Coming up, we're going to talk with Riley Jensen at 8 o'clock. College football, our weekly visit with him. Dick Gabriel, Big Blue Insider and host. Kentucky Wildcats sideline reporter will join us at 8:30 because Kentucky has also made this move into private equity. There are a handful of schools that have.
They haven't really done private equity. They've created
Are they all doing it
entity,
different?
Though.
Has he got something for him? We'll talk with him coming up. So Win Tickets Wednesday, we'll give away tickets to see Toto, Christopher Cross, and the Romantics at the Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater next August.
That's what I like about you.
Free tickets coming up in the 8
You keep
o'clock
me
hour.
warm at night.
DJ and PK, when we come back, it's the question of the day, and it's Hot Takes or Toast. Stay with us.